Hello! That wasn't another scuffed start to stream, not at all. I don't continuously forget to unmute myself. That would be an absurd assumption to make. Today is Pokemon Day, which is very, very exciting. We have a bunch of Destined Rivals to open. I believe there's a couple of other bits and pieces as well. There's also some Leaf Metal Pop Century. We still have the Rocket breakup as well. So if you do want to jump into any of those, you can find all of the breaks through that link there. But we're going to start off with Destined Rivals case break 27518.
What angle do we currently have on this?
An
A little bit
angle.
more shmee. So whoever's on top on this one wins a box.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Alrighty, this is Pokemon Destined Rivals 27518, and whoever's on top after 5 randoms gets their own box. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 goes to Metal.
That was the last thing gone as well because I know because I haircut it. Then, for what it's worth, it's also haircut in the next one as well.
This is every week. There's just more evidence as to why we need a door cam.
No, I don't know about that.
Well, would you rather have the door cam be inside the room or outside the room?
I think it needs to be inside the room because it has to capture moments like that.
Some people have real shenanigans outside that door, though.
Well, but you need an angle that captures both.
We need a fisheye lens that can, be in the middle.
Oh, actually, a fisheye lens on the door, so it's like when people look through the peephole in movies.
Ah, very good.
So I believe the other case has metal and fighting left. And they're both available. They both had a little haircut as well, so get around it.
Mudsdale, Misty's Magikarp, and Cynthia's Garchomp to start us off. That is not... There we go. I was like, I can't read any of those words on there.
Not wearing any glasses. So.
No, no glasses on my face. That would be crazy.
I was going to see if you'd look.
Well, I did. I just looked in the camera.
Yeah, oh, shit. I just bashed the screen with my ass.
That's the most aesthetically pleasing desk setup I've ever seen on a Pokemon card. No, I looked because I was like, if I don't have glasses on right now, I think this is the best my vision's been in a while.
I've given you the worst false hope man.
But that's okay, I actually don't need to see right. We got Cynthia's Roserade. Not her best card, but still a very pretty card.
I love Roserade. Low-key, underrated banger Pokemon.
I agree with that.
Did I tell you last week about the theme for Pokemon Center being cave dwellers? Spawn?
Yes. That's very exciting.
I saw the evolving Geodude and I want it.
I think any transforming Pokemon plush is like a win. Like I think the Ditto ones where they're Ditto inside out,
Oh, yes.
they're always fun.
James, I may need a stool.
I will...
I'm having a terrible time here.
It's not leg day anymore.
No. Oh, my phone just like vibrated while I'm in a weird spot position.
We got Ethan's Ho EX. Punita Zeraora and Arvin's Greedon.
Thank you. Ready to do that? Oh. That's so those last spots in the next case have been reduced. So get into it.
Yeah, Team Brocket's Crobat EX.
finished a case break of NBL in under 30 minutes yesterday, so I'm feeling quick.
We've got our Hydrapple in the area. I still think this should be a connecting card. There has to be someone getting hit by all that fire. That is, I feel like relatively speedy for a case break.
Yeah.
Gold! Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Cyndaquil, Energy Recycler, and a Blaziken.
You don't have a bin next to you?
I do. I just keep forgetting to move this one closer, and I discard them with my hand, like my left hand.
Yeah, so I actually said I never discard underneath the camera.
As we have a Rabska EX. Thank you.
Thank you, Jen. I still can't believe they're trying to make Rabska happen.
Yeah. I have questions as well.
I
But it
don't-
is pretty. Like, that's a very girly pop looking card.
Yeah. A certain someone in this room has gotten me well and truly back into Pokemon Go.
Ooh.
Oh, I was like, who are you talking about?
Yeah, I wonder, James. Walked
No.
past somebody in this room playing it the other day. And
I don't-
now I'm 110% back in, and I've already spent $8 on it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I want to clear my eggs out before... Pause. I want to clear my eggs out before...
You gotta sell them at least.
Oh,
Before
I can't-
Japan.
I can't freeze these ones for later.
I meant to say before Japan.
Yeah, clear the eggs out before Japan.
That is fair.
So I get Japanese eggs. Pause again.
I remember bringing so I brought my Pokemon Go Plus to Japan and tuned it in for, like, Pokemon Go, obviously, so it would spin everything for me and I didn't have to, like, worry about it. Literally just sitting in the hotel room, every, like, 2 seconds, it was just buzzing again because there were
Tokyo
so many around.
It's the craziest place I have ever seen on Pokemon Go.
Insane. And also, you cannot get into a gym.
No.
Like, any gym you go to, there are like 3 people there actively healing every single Pokemon.
I owned for a fairly long time the massive tower in Berlin
Ooh.
with a Snorlax that said,
Team Rocket's Houndoom? That's awesome.
with a Snorlax named St. Clair 2759. Because it
Very
came out
nice.
in 2016 in like June, and then we went to Germany in like October, so it was still pretty fresh. And a Snorlax named my hometown and postcode
Very nice.
was the king of the first term in Berlin.
I snuck into I think it was the gym. I think it was the Pokemon Go Center.
Oh yes.
In Ikebukuro. It was one of the 3. There's like 3 gyms
Yeah.
because there's like 3 different Pokemon things there. And I snuck into one and was like, oh my god, I finally got in one. Literally like 40 minutes later, I was kicked out.
It's like Snorlax in return from a tough battle.
Yep. And you're like, okay, that's fine. Ooh, Cynthia's Garchomp in the full art. We're working our way up.
She's giving up on the pack opening parts.
Well, I just kind of forgot that I don't actually have to do that bit. We got another Mewtwo in the full art.
Have you come around on Switch 2 yet?
I don't know yet. I think
see.
I've left it too long now. I think if I was going to Japan this year, or like in the next month, then I would be like, yeah.
Why?
Because then I can play it on my trip.
Yeah, true.
But I'm not going away until like July, so I'm like,
Where are you
maybe I
going?
wait. I'm doing like Adelaide and Sydney in the space of 2 weekends.
Why Adelaide? Con?
AvCon, yeah. First time going to AvCon, but I've heard literally nothing but good things, so I'm very excited. It's like a community con in Adelaide. But like literally everyone that went the last 2 years has been raving about it non-stop. Because apparently it's just like a really well-run con, really good vibes. Ooh, that's our Team Rocket's Mewtwo!
Signing type.
Let's go. That's our biggest card.
Wow, you make quick work of that one.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's meant to be just like a really solid con. And they're also, I think, one of the only cons in Australia that has like an after dark. So they kick everyone out at like 6 p.m. on a Saturday, and then they have like all of like the 18 plus stuff there in the evening.
That's heck.
So all of the like artists can put out like mature art, and they have like themed panels and all sorts.
Boobies.
Which I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited. And then Smash is on in Sydney, so...
Oh yes, which is always good.
Yes, that is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Adelaide. Well, it better be a bloody good late night convention because there's nothing else to do there at night.
Well, there might be some things. I don't know. I have lots of friends from Adelaide, so...
Okay.
I didn't used to, but now I do, so they can show me if there's anything.
This is the Woolworths. It's open till 8 p.m. We really like it.
That is, we did have a meeting. So I'm a creator for Pixel Expo, which is a Perth, it's like the only Perth convention, well, maybe not the only one, but it's like the big Perth convention. And they had like a meeting with all the creators the other day to give them like a rundown of like what to expect, and you know, if you need food or accommodation or whatever in Perth, like these are the places to go. And they did put, like they had a little map of like the closest supermarkets.
It's all they've got.
And they do have apparently a couple of gaming bars.
Yes.
Like arcade, I guess kind of like Bartronica kind of vibes. Ooh, Team Rocket's Persian. But I did find it funny that when they're like, where to eat, the first thing they show you is the supermarket.
Yeah. It's not the most happening of towns.
No. They do have lots of free transport, though.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually a great place to live.
Yeah.
And just outside of Perth is some of the most serene things you'll ever see next to a major city.
Yeah.
The good Lord is Perth. Again, it's not like if you wanted to go for a relaxing holiday, Fremantle, beautiful. You know, you've got Rottnest Island right there. In terms of like, I like it the same way I like Geelong.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've been to Geelong like once consciously, recently, and I thought there was gonna be way more to do. My favourite part of Geelong was going to both of the pop culture stores in one day.
Yeah. Oh, one of them is awful.
So there's the one that's like in the city, and then there's the one that's like out in a weird like brewery area. And we'd walked into the one in the city, and I didn't realise we'd walked into a pop culture. And so we're walking through, and I was like, oh, I pre-ordered this, and I pre-ordered this, and I've got this coming in the mail. That's so funny. I didn't know anywhere except Pop Culture sold this. And then as we're leaving, I look at the front counter, because it's quite a big store, and see their huge neon Pop Culture logo,
Gorilla.
and was like, oh, wait. Because it didn't have the other statues and stuff, because I thought the other Pop Culture store was just like the other one that they had that has all like the huge statues and display areas. But I was wrong. I did not know they had two locations at the time.
They had a pop-up in Docklands.
Yeah.
If I know anything about Docklands, that is a miserable place to be. And I assume no one went there.
I don't know. I feel like I saw it relatively... I mean, I think both times I walked past it was when it was closed.
Oh, yes.
But I feel like they were open over school holidays, so I feel like it could have been busy for them.
It just doesn't have anything. That is the worst place. And now that there's no Costco, it's even worse.
I was devastated when I found out there was no Costco. Why am I opening packs again?
Yes.
Because I was like, that's where I like sent everyone. If everyone was like, oh, there's no Costco in the city, I was like, go to Docklands. And then they were like, oh no, it's closed. And I was like, what? Now I can't get like Panic sour straps.
It's weird because there's like 3 better movie cinemas in the city. There's 1 million better EB games. There's a better H&M. There's no reason to go out there except Costco.
And Soy Toy Club.
What's that?
It's a fashion store. It's a small Melbourne like fashion brand, and they have their retail showroom at Docklands. They're very cool.
I'm sure they are, but why
And
would
they
do
have
that to
little
themselves?
launch parties every so often, which is great because they're always open later than all of the other stores.
How would they do that to themselves? Here's some free advice.
Oh, we got Arvin's greeting him and his sandwich again. You know what? I think that no one has told Arvin that there's like other foods.
After playing that game and all the sandwich making, I went on the biggest sandwich binge. Like, I just went crazy on some sandwiches.
Yeah.
I used to would go every Wednesday. I'd go to the market and pick out my new sandwich stuff.
I tried making like egg mayo sandwiches like Japan style the other day.
Oh yeah.
I understand the theory. I haven't got the recipe down pat yet.
Oh yes.
But I think I cooked like the best like soft boiled eggs I've ever cooked in my life the other day. Well, not soft boiled, but you know, then they're like cooked, but
Yeah,
they're just
jammy.
cooked. Yeah, exactly. It was like the most perfect sandwich consistency egg
Do
that I've ever
not,
cooked.
and I repeat, do not. And this is as someone who, you know, I'm looking out for you. Do not get the 7-Eleven ones.
Wait, from Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, I've had them.
They're awful.
They're not great, but they're okay in a pinch. But you don't like enjoy them. You eat it for like practical
Oh wait, sorry.
reasons.
No, did you not hear that they have made a knockoff of the Japan one? Like in
Oh.
in a like a
Oh.
red bun?
Oh wait, I saw them. I thought you meant like the egg and lettuce.
No, the egg and lettuce is, yeah, as you said, okay in a pinch if you need a quick, okay meal. And
You mean like the
egg?
egg salad one, like the egg salad roll?
Yeah, like the Japanese style one.
Yeah.
Awful.
I
Awful.
saw that and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, and I want to feel slightly healthier about myself, so I got the one with lettuce in it.
Feel bad about them because they're terrible.
There is so there's a little Japanese bakery in Melbourne Central next to this train station that's been there for yonks, but I hadn't really I don't know, online it says they don't open till 10, but they're always open at like 7 a.m. when they start putting stuff out. And they do a really good little egg salad roll, and they do like kimchi rolls, and I think they have like an okonomiyaki roll, like all sorts of random things. And their cakes are very yummy too.
The Ichiba in Bowen is amazing. That is the best one I've had that isn't from Japan. And it's not like it's hard. They're made in bloody 7-Eleven there. Like how much different can it be?
Yeah.
Like
I
it's-
mean, I guess their produce is usually quite good.
Yeah, but so is ours. We're very blessed here in Australia.
We are, but I do feel like our like fast food or like quick
Oh, yeah.
food stores, they always skimp out. They never get the good stuff, you know.
James, how's that other break looking? How many spots left? Do you want to drop a... Oh, wait. I will drop a link in the chat for the people out there.
I can still tell you. So yeah, still 2 spots left in that case break.
Get the medal. Medal just won the box. Like, how much
Yeah.
better can it be?
It's the lucky spot.
Bit of last spot love. And then there's fighting,
They're fighting.
which is expensive, but good. Everyone's going to walk away with a ton of cards. I'll do one last little haircut on them to get it across the line, and then you guys can go
Oh,
feral.
we got Rapidash. Very nice.
That is opened. Alright, so that one's saved.
Ooh, NC's hype in the full art. I want that outfit. It's very cute.
JB. There is the link to the next one, which is the next case break. Somebody in this break walking away with their own box. Fighting and medal in the bag. Fighting, another 5% off, and medal will take $30 off, which is roughly 20%. So get around those last 2 spots, enjoy. I'm going to go and set up for my stream, which hurts.
We got a Regirock EX in the full art. Regirock EX normal. We need to get him a handbag. We have Team Rocket's Petrol in the full art. Dundozo EX. We have Electric in the art rare. Stevens Metagross EX. Team Rocket's Ariana. Oh, that's beautiful. Arvin's Mebostiv EX. Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Zamazenta in the art rare. Yanmega EX. Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Electivire EX in the full art. Oh, I got Team Rocket's Orbeetle EX in the art rare. Hello, Bandit. How you doing? Welcome in. We got Abeliva EX. Dundoza EX. James is here, yes. Just
Ah,
quiet.
Hello, sorry, I'm very focused.
Team Rocket's Meowth in the art rare. Such a cute card. I feel like between the Meowth in this set and the Meowth in the new TCG Pocket set, Meowth is getting a lot of very cute cards. We've got Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Team Rocket's Nidoking EX. The Shaman art rare. So cute. Hello, Abix. Welcome in. How are you? Yes, definitely engrossed in the new set and nothing else. Ooh, we got a gold Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Ethan's Typhlosion in the art rare. Again, this also needs to be a double card, like a conjoined card. What do you call them? I don't know. The name for the ones that join together. I've just forgotten all of the normal words now.
Is it panel? Or am I just making up a name for it now in retrospect?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a panel. I'm gonna coin the term panel card.
I think it can be panel if it's like a lot of them, but I'm not sure if it's just like a pair if it's
sure.
called that.
They looking at the set now, they cooked really hard with fire.
Oh yeah.
I do not understand how or why. Because yeah, Moltres looks incredible. Ho-Ho looks incredible.
Typhlosion looks incredible.
Typhlosion, of course.
I mean, honestly, I think they kind of cooked with all of them. Like, I don't know that there's a bad card in this set.
No, I think you're right.
Oh, maybe the sandwich. In saying that, though, it does look kind of yummy. I'm not going to lie. I could eat that sandwich right now.
They made Yanmega look cool.
Okay, maybe that's the only one I don't like. I just think they keep trying to make Yanmega a thing. And I just don't think it should be a thing. Go to Rabska EX. Because, like, I would say Rabska looks cool here. I'm just not sure that Yanmega looks cool.
Wasn't Rabska voted the least liked Pokemon?
Well, so was Simisear once. But everyone loves Simisear now.
That's a Herculean PR effort.
Oh, yeah.
to make him likable.
One goofy art, and everyone was like, oh, wait, what? He's just a little guy. Misty Psyduck. Oh, I love this card so much. It is beautiful. I think I need to adjust the focus slightly.
I'm all good except for a persistent eye twitch. Oh, goodness.
I feel like that's very annoying. I had that a couple of times, and every time I Googled it, the internet said that it was because of tiredness. And I was like, well, that's rude. I can't sleep yet.
Yeah, but if I sleep, then I'll lose all the time I can do things.
Yeah, exactly.
Blaziken. Oh.
That's Jaden Animation's favorite Pokemon.
Blaziken. Good.
Yeah.
Good taste. I said it last time because I'm remembering now that these are from Gloria Team Rocket and Heatwave Arena.
Oh no, there's another story.
Oh my god, there's 2 bricks of text in a row.
This was prepared ahead of time.
I saw the first one turned around into. Oh my god, there's 3.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
let's
Off you go.
Well, I can't because the top part's written cut off. So
Look, that guy does not look cool. Well, you can scroll up, obviously.
I can't scroll up. You have to keep.
Oh right.
I'm sorry, boss. All right.
I was like, yes, you can. What are you doing?
Oh, goodness me. A woman had 100 children. She sadly did not have the creativity to name them all unique names, but she named each one a number from 1 to 100. One of them was named 1, the next was named 2, and so on, all the way to 100. Oh, no. In a tragic accident, 99 of the children died. The only one who survived was one named 90. 90 eventually grew up and lived a whole life. She even had a few children of her own. One day, while 90's children were playing outside, they stumbled across a stray dog, and they decided to keep it. 90 didn't want the children to have a dog, so they hid it and named it this, so that they could talk about it around their mum without her knowing. What?
Hey, we went to see this today. Doesn't sound suspicious.
They would say, let's go take this outside, and things like that behind their mum's back. Okay, that's a good. One day, while 90's children were not paying attention, this walked out of the middle of the street and gets hit by a car. This eventually died.
Getting hit by a car, great timing for us to pull Team Rocket's Macro. It's so cute. Continue.
Flawless. This eventually dies, and 90's kids don't tell their mother even then. No one else ever hears about this ever again. Only 90's kids remember this. That's crazy.
That is very much an example of you have the punchline and you have to make a joke to fit it.
That is a ridiculous effort to make, and only 90's kids remember this joke. I can't believe that. Oh, well done.
Crazy.
Jeez. Oof.
Crazy.
Welcome back. Thank you.
You missed the joke of the season.
Oh, yeah. No one let one next to a keyboard ever again.
Oh, you're missing the top 2 paragraphs of it.
I've seen it punchline now.
Okay, cool.
That break is now full.
Oh, wonderful.
Next
Excellent.
break.
Yes, very good.
So,
Ooh, Team Rocket's Crobat EX.
Ivan, how are you?
There it is. Wait.
Story time with James. Is this a new segment?
I'm a fan of this segment more than the other ones that have featured me, so I'll take it.
Team Rocket's Crobat EX. Oh,
You
that's
didn't
awesome.
like Piss on James of the week?
I was just going to say the animal noises bit, but
Well,
yeah,
that was the one that came to mind for me as well.
Oh, you guys don't remember Piss on James of the
I
week?
think I black out whenever I get embarrassed.
Look at that little guy. And Team Rocket's Crobat EX. Rabska EX. Kangaskhan EX with a little Quagsire featuring. Not EX. I keep saying that EX.
That's how out the front, James. You have one of those yet?
I do actually. I got one on the way to lunch this afternoon. Yeah.
Man, I'm so excited to share with you.
Team Rocket Spidops. Yen Mega EX. Regirock EX.
Oh, there's a catch event on James to catch get an egg incubator.
Ah, helpful to us both.
I'm so jealous that you guys are able to play Pokemon Go.
Oh, and you gotta be able
Because
to.
won't let me log in.
Oh,
I had to make two. So yeah, I haven't played Pokemon Go since 2021, I think. And so I, at that point in time, I had to make a new account because I forgot the password to my old one. Then I remembered the password to my old one. So now I just have two, and one of them has the Magikarp hat.
Well, my problem is that I have I don't know, because obviously you can reset everything. Like if you forget your password, you can go through the steps and you can get a new password.
Yeah.
And then if you forget your username, you can go through and do the username. But I was so certain I got the username right, and I reset my password.
Oh.
But the password isn't working anymore.
You just cooked somebody's account.
Well, no, they can't, because they would have to have the same birthday and all the other details as me.
And plus, the email would be the.
Alternate reality, Heather has just been There's some Heather in the UK that's like, fly hell, fly me.
Yeah, whoever got all of my emails first. Yeah, so I haven't been able to. So yeah, I need to take a day, because you can't reset within half an hour or an hour of each thing being reset, which means you have to set aside 3 hours of your time if you need to reset multiple parts of your account. I just haven't had that kind of time yet.
I have an email account that's logged in onto my computer. If that ever gets logged out, I am completely cooked.
Isn't that what two-factor authentication is for?
No, it's in I don't know the password, and it's not connected to anything else, and I don't have a two-factor authentication on it. So
Oh.
I could fix it, but that's not fun, and that is not punk rock.
Not fun and not punk rock.
That's true.
Do we have base box?
No.
Or just chuck it in
Can
here?
you grab that? Alright, second case. And then you're under an H dog. Oh, you are the dog? Oh god, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, okay.
No, don't make this a thing. Don't make this a thing. It's not a thing. I didn't say anything.
No, it's not recorded on the internet forever. That would be a crazy thing to happen.
It would be crazy if it were a more life myself.
That's awful.
Hello, conscience. That's just my inner thoughts speaking.
Can you imagine? Wait, they made a movie about that. Never mind.
Well, was it, am I crazy or is it just Inside Out? Or yeah.
Oh no! There's a sci-fi movie where thoughts are said out, they're projected out, so other people can hear your
That
thoughts,
is-
but only if you're a man.
That is fatal.
So then a woman shows up, into this like all man town, and they can't see her thoughts, and it's crazy. It's got Tom Holland in it. I think it's Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley.
I actually don't think that would ever be possible.
Is it like Cherry or something? Is it actually called?
James, please look at me. I actually don't think that would be ever possible.
I got the back of your head.
It's here!
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's ever possible. Isn't that right, James?
Okay.
Good bit!
Sure,
I'm
sure.
so back, baby!
All right. Oof. I'm tired now.
Wait, is this the one that we did before, or is this a new one? I'm confused.
This is a new one.
This is oh, okay.
Yeah. Another one.
Where's the other one?
Where another one wins the box, right? Do we have a case open for the box prizes?
You'll just grab from the ones that we...
Oh, yeah.
Did James tell you to do a refresh after you upload something and then finish uploading?
I did not. Sorry, but good advice.
Well, it's 7%, so.
Yeah, so once it's done,
Wait.
just refresh because it
Okay,
it's a
that
pain in
fixes the
ass.
problem.
Yeah.
Stunning. Alrighty, this is Destined Rivals 27534 case break, and we're going to randomize these types to see who gets their own box. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 goes to Supporter Item Stadium. Thank you.
Who got it, James? Who got the box?
Oh, what type?
Supporter.
Item
Support.
Stadium.
Thank you. I will check. Oh, Eric, you.
Eric, thanks.
Congratulations.
Was that it? Like, was that the setup?
No, but I'm glad it was.
Okay.
Just so everyone's aware, Heather is now no longer open. Oh shit! I was going to talk some shit. And I botched it.
Apparently, I should be opening all the packs.
Ah! That's it.
Haha. I know that the oh my god lol and nices came in after that happened, but it's my headcanon now that they happened because of that.
What is
I'm so tired.
What is happening behind the screen?
I'm having a good time.
That pack is so rude. I tried to put it in the bin and it came back with my hand.
Oh no. It has a will to live now, you can't kill it.
No. It's got sentience.
Please don't throw me, you already ripped me open.
Oh, we got Team Rocket's Meowth.
Ready, kids? Greatest opening performance of all time. second only to Sabrina Carpenter for the Eras tour.
I mean, I would say Short and Sweet was arguably better.
No, as in like. Hey, are you saying she's better than me?
What?
No, so I was saying that's the greatest opening act.
Oh,
Other than me opening these cards.
Okay. I thought we were just saying best performance.
That is the goat.
She is pretty awesome.
She's pretty eternally online as well, so I was hoping, and you might see the card right there.
I have seen that
So
already.
whenever I open a flawless box, obviously $25,000, and some of the cards can be worth $1 million. But if it somehow crosses her path, I'm a shock of her potential being, wow, what sports card?
Is she perchance in any of like the Leaf products? No.
She might be a cut auto though, because Leaf tends to buy up. You know how they sometimes release their CDs with a signature?
Yeah.
So Leaf does that a fair bit. And so they might have grabbed some of her CDs to do the cut signatures with, because they did it for Taylor Swift. They've done it for like Kylie Jenner's book and stuff. So there's a chance.
Team Rocket's Crewbet.
Hello, bandits.
Where's the card for this one?
You definitely wrote it, didn't you? What?
Wrote it. It should have been there with the box.
What's going on?
Where is it? James? Yeah. 27534?
I think so. Thank you.
I think you're lying.
Why does Stario look like he's about to teach like a water aerobics class?
Is that the star you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Sabrina Carpenter maybe being cast in the Mamma Mia remake?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, I'm not a huge Mamma Mia fan, but also I think she'd fit it really well.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know how many of these rumors are actually legit anymore,
Yeah,
so...
like the Hunter Schafer playing Zelda one that I always
Oh,
see.
I love that one. I'm
don't know
still
how
kind
it
of
is.
sad that Hunter Schafer didn't get cast as, who was it? Was it Effie in the Hunger Games? I thought that'd be
yes.
good. And there was something else. Can't remember what else. I don't know. I just think that they're amazing and should be cast in more things. I don't think it was Effie. I think it was someone else.
No, I only have ever seen Hunter Schafer Zelda. I realise when I think about all these actors playing things who have voices that I'm very familiar with, that I don't know what their voices sound like.
Oh.
Like you could be like, yeah, Hunter Schafer for Zelda. I'm like, I don't know what their voice sounds like. And Zelda is such a nice voice.
Yes. I mean, I feel like most actors can change voices,
Yeah.
so if they're a good actor, cough, cough, not Chris Pratt, but everyone else.
Yeah. Have you seen the new Lilo and Stitch?
Not yet, no.
I find it as being far overhated.
Well, I feel like it has good vibes
Yeah.
from what I've seen, but also I haven't watched it, so.
You're getting a lot of hate.
I did hear that they got rid of the Ohana means family thing, though, which I feel like is such an important part of Lilo and Stitch.
Listen, this may be a kidless person talking, but Ohana doesn't mean giving up your dreams.
Oh, shit.
What? It doesn't.
No, it instead means family doesn't get left behind, or whatever that means. Whatever it
Or
was.
forgotten.
As a kidless man talking.
I love that you get like 18 packs and you're like, alright, I'm done.
Well, yeah.
I have opened 24 packs of this box and I'm done.
Well, I'm just doing enough that you've made a stack in the meantime.
It is a good head start.
Because otherwise it would just be me standing and taking each pack individually, which would just be kind of like pointless. I don't know.
Oh wow, Electivire City over there.
Yeah.
What's he doing? What's that dog doing?
I don't know. He kind of creeps me out there. I don't know. I just think if he was standing on the street and looking at me, I'd be like,
Wow, this giant furry yellow radiating electricity thing is starting to scare me.
Yeah.
So, dressed Bentley up as a Growlithe last week.
Yes, that was very cute.
The party is this week.
Oh, okay. So it was a test run?
Nope. I thought the party. So he's there. We were just hanging out. The party was the next week. And so the poor bastard was there, full orange. And he's just on a little, we went punting. And the driver of the boat's like, why has your dog got orange ears? And we put him in a jacket so nobody saw it.
The shame!
The shame!
Oh no!
And it took me back to the day my mum thought Mufti Day was the day before it was. It was like the 1st of June and she thought whatever month it was, she thought May had 30 days or something like that. And I sat there in my Mufti clothes at school, couldn't go back home. Everyone be like, my God, it was Mufti Day. And I sat there and I empathised with him.
Oh no. Now you're the parent that screwed up.
Time is a flat circle.
Time is a flat circle.
And so the other dog, like his best friend, who we were hanging out with, was in like this nice little woolen jumper. Again, this is a dog, not a human being. I'm talking about my dog. Was in a nice woolen jumper. I'm like, oh, is he swapping into his Pokemon outfit? And she's like, that's next week. And so I've been walking around the city all day with my poor Bentley. And he's in red thing. I'm like, oh yeah, he's going to do a Pokemon party today.
Plus, I was waiting for you to like post a photo of all of the other like Pokemon dogs, and it didn't happen. And I was like, oh, this is okay, sure.
No, just poor Bentley. So we're going to try and get him into EV.
Okay. You can't do the same one again.
No, he'd be humiliated. It came out pretty nice and it washed out really easily.
I mean, that's good.
I was worried for a bit. All it was pretty much halfway between a crayon and chalk.
Like hair chalk?
Yeah, kind of, but way less. Like I got it on my hands and it almost faded off before I even. Like I got it on my pants and it didn't even stain. Like it just,
Oh, that's good.
I think it was very water soluble. So yeah, we're thinking EV today, and I'm gonna find like a little white.
It's definitely today.
It's definitely tomorrow, so I'll dress up
Okay.
tonight.
Cool.
Poor bastard. He was very embarrassed.
How could you do that to your child?
I have no idea. He'll be telling that one in dog therapy.
When he moves out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend with a little corgi called Evie.
Oh yes.
And they're very, very cute. Haven't met them yet, but every time they post photos on Instagram, I'm like, oh, baby. It was a puppy not long ago, and now it's like a large cork.
Yeah. We bumped into a little sausage dog puppy this morning,
Oh.
and Bentley's now at that age where he's a bit beyond puppy energy. And he's just like, okay, you are being too much.
Yeah.
I'm sick of you. Every dog gets there.
I do think Merlin was there very early in his life.
He was just done with the young dog.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Because he's relatively bouncy, but when he's around other dogs, he doesn't tend to be.
Yeah.
He's like well behaved.
That's very
And so
bad.
other dogs that are very like bouncy and whatever, he's like, chill out, bro.
Yeah, please relax.
But as soon as he's playing solo, he's like so keen and happy.
Throwing shit around.
Yeah.
Okay. That was fun. So yeah. So fun little test run.
That's like the stress that I have every time I show up to a convention.
It's actually
Every
next
time.
week.
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but every time I get worried that it's going to. I think it's not so bad for things like PAX, because obviously when you walk up to PAX,
Yeah,
there are plenty of people outside. But for any of the smaller conventions, where there are like less people and there's nothing outside a convention for them to indicate, it's like, oh god.
Oh no, Smash Weekon's last weekend. You're at Sexpo. No!
Well, I mean, what was it? Was Animega, Sexpo, and the CryptoCon were all on the same year and like same day in 2024. Crazy. I still can't believe that happened.
I walked through 2 of those events and got recognized at one of
We
them.
got Cynthia's Garchomp! Let's go. Yeah, and you got recognized not at the one that you thought you were going to.
Yeah. As a big crypto guy, I thought that would be the home run.
Yeah.
One of the guys at the con loves cards.
Yeah, not Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Team Up is Nidoking EX in the full art.
I'm so used to my phone being there, so anytime yours lights up, I'm like, who's messaging me?
I fear. Have you been axe throwing before?
Yes.
How was it?
It gets old pretty fun.
Okay.
Not old, but like, it's just one of those things, like how much fun can you have throwing an axe
Throwing
from
an axe.
4 meters away?
Well, that's my thoughts. I feel like it's going to be really exhausting.
It is exhausting. You get very sore arms.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have sore arms tonight then. I'm going axe throwing for the first time.
Oh, wow.
I mean, except for those little metal ones they had at the medieval festival the other year. But they were like not a 2-armed axe. Because every time I see people throw axes, you have to do like the big 2-armed.
Yeah, I go 1 because I'm a super strong boy. No, I go 1 because I have no strength in my right arm.
Yep.
Yeah. What you got for me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that the only one?
Yes. It's the only one. But it is in there. So,
No, but I think the thing is they're not.
really?
Yeah,
Alright.
they haven't popped up.
Well,
So,
yeah, okay.
not a single one has dropped.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is, in my estimation, not in there.
Yeah.
'Cause
This
it's-
is as cryptic as only 90s kids will remember this.
Oh no! We're just talking about a team that was meant to be on a checklist, but then wasn't.
Oh.
Just not existing.
Well, yeah, like the odds for this though are crazy.
What are the odds?
1 in 21,000 hobby.
Hobby. So,
For like variants of the card, like green, gold, orange,
yeah.
purple.
So,
Yeah.
how many packs in a case?
How many packs in a case of UEFA? Let's find out.
I think it's like 12 by 24. So 21,000 is 5. So that was just a little reconnaissance.
Look, you started talking numbers and my brain was like, not today.
Hobby box.
I think it's like 20 by 12. So I mean, apparently they're one in about every 1,000 cases, but I'm sure one would have been hit by now.
20 packs per box. How many boxes?
12.
12. Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
So 240.
Half of these are the right way around and half of them are upside down and I keep getting very confused.
I actually got a problem with the way I open the packs.
Ah!
Goodbye, base pile.
Oh no. Oh no. Everything's fine.
James, could you bring that baseball stuff quick? Maybe some
Yeah.
clean-up crew action.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a baseball.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
how am I getting from here to there?
Just
I have
chuck it
7.5 packs to go. Leave me alone.
I'll just leave it here.
Thank
That
you.
helps. Okay. I've got a picture of Spider-Man going back to the bus while the time is running.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just basic.
it's fine.
I'll get it later.
It's just every time I try it, it gets worse.
The anguish is from like a personal defeat and not from the actual task.
Did you guys hear about the car that drove off the ledge in Tasmania into the river, inside the ocean?
That's a Doctor Who episode.
No?
And some in Tasmania?
No, just generally.
And then some lady just jumped in and saved them.
Oh,
Wow, that's
Just yeah,
crazy.
she's killing it. I want to know who she is so I can give her money. Goodbye.
bye. Okay, we're making a comeback. Everything's fine. Okay. Stunning. Good. Cool. Nothing went wrong. Nothing. That's absurd. So crazy. Ooh, Mewtwo's Team Rocket. Nope, Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX.
Sorry, I just saw the end result.
The what?
I saw the corner of the...
What do you? There's nothing there. That's crazy. That was. It started with like 3 cards, and I was like, "This is fine. I can bring it back." I couldn't bring it back. We have Zamazenta in the RF. Arvid's my Bustiff EX. Team Rocket Spide Ups in the RF. Ooh, gold card upcoming. Regirock EX. Ethan's Ho-Oh EX in the gold. Team Rocket Spide Ups, Squawkabilly and Gorbis. Blaziken in the RF. That's honestly, I think, the coolest card Blaziken has ever had, if I'm being honest. We have Team Rocket's Moltres EX in the flag. Steven's Metagross EX. Team Rocket's Archer in the flag.
Cases of Pokemon as we speak, so.
That felt like a weird corporate tour.
It always feels like when you're renting and other people are, and like your lease is coming up, like your lease is coming to an end, so people are coming in for house inspections, and you still live there.
I was gonna say that it feels like Undercover Boss when they're giving like the boss that's not the boss the tour of the place. It's giving that vibe. Still the craziest concept for a show. I think it's so funny. Just because, like, I don't know that, I mean, I say that no one's going to behave badly when they're, like, on camera, but at the same time, they obviously did. I feel like it's similar to, was that Hell's Kitchen? No, Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh, yeah.
Where, like, you think that they're going to be good because they're on camera and they don't want to look bad on TV, like national TV, but then they still are, like, doing things that are really horrible. I don't know.
I think that's how you have to get on the show, though. Like if you didn't have the natural repulsion of an awful kitchen, like you just wouldn't be good television.
Well, I think that's what I've heard about things like Married at First Sight in terms of like the people that they pick.
Yes.
Like the kinds of people that go through the whole process. Like I think there's very normal people that are like lovely, cool people that get through most of it. But when they get that final contract and you sign away so many of your rights to your own image and all that sort of stuff, most of the normal people look at that and go, oh, actually, I'm good.
Yeah.
So the people that go through to the end are usually like quite characters just because they're the only people that would like be willing to sign everything away.
Yeah, I remember when Beauty and the Geek was on. And
I have multiple friends that were on that show.
well, there you go, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember one of them would mention that like he was too pretty for TV and they had to like stereotypically dress him up to look more like the role.
Oh, they all did.
Yeah,
that happened to
right,
all of them.
Yeah.
Because they looked too normal.
Yeah.
So they would make them look geekier so that when they had their makeover, they looked like normal
regular,
after the
yeah,
makeover.
regular
But most
again,
of them
yeah.
passed as normal people like on the day-to-day. But some of the attitudes of people in that show are kind of crazy as well. I've heard a number of behind-the-scenes stories.
Right.
But there's one that I think a lot of people noticed because it happened in like a cosplay place in, I think it was Sydney or Brisbane. There was a convention and one of the couples from the show came along because the geek was like, oh yeah, like I love cosplaying and going to conventions, so you know, we'll do that. And so the camera crew came along and like filmed him at the convention. But apparently the girl that he was paired with was just like so mean towards all of the other cosplayers at the convention, just like shit talking them and saying how like horrible and like how like you know, like weird it was. They were all dressing up and like it's such a weird hobby to have and like, you know, like talking down on them like that. And I was like, well, that's just a horrible look. And also like, you seem like a horrible person. Like, I don't know. I don't think anyone that I know, like none of them stayed with their couple after that show, but I also think that they're way better for it. Like,
Oh, sure.
I think they all had a fun time, but like they were never there to actually fall in love, you know? But watching some of the clips, because I didn't watch the season, I met like a bunch of them. It was after the season had finished. I remember I went to a trivia night with I think like one or two people that I knew and then a bunch of people that I didn't know, and they started talking about how two of them were on Beauty and the Geek, and I was like, wait, what? You could just be friends with people that were on reality TV? I was like, I didn't know this was a thing. Mind you, in high school, my PE teacher's best friend was on The Bachelor. So I watched a season of The Bachelor literally just because there was like that removed connection. And their best friend ended up winning. I don't think that meant anything because they didn't stay together, but very funny.
I still can't believe that Tabby was on Survivor.
That who?
Tabby.
Oh yeah. Well, was it Survivor or was it a different one?
Oh,
It was like a Survivor dupe.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch, so I
Oh,
don't know.
I did. I watched a little bit.
I don't know, yeah.
But he got like no screen time. It was so rude. Like, I feel like there's probably happens to a lot of people where they're in the show, they do lots of stuff, and then at the end, the producers are like, actually, no, we're going to focus on like 10 people out of these whole 100 people for the whole season. Crazy times. And I also find it so funny how quick people are to turn the blame on other people in reality shows. Like, the team will do badly, and it's clearly everyone's fault because no one stepped up, except for, like, one person. But everyone will blame the one person, even though that was the only person that, like, stepped up to do anything. It's just so funny that as soon as they lose, it's like, well, it's your fault. Like, no, it's a team challenge, actually. Crazy. I have had a bunch of Survivor videos pop up on my For You page though, but not like from Survivor, from like people that have been on Survivor,
Oh.
talking about where they hid their idols.
Oh.
Yeah, which is so funny, because I was like, you know what, I never thought of that. There was one girl who was talking through that she knew, I think she'd initially buried it near the toilets, because her logic was it wouldn't be suspicious that she was going to the toilet. And then she got really worried, so she ended up hiding it in a sock that she used in her pillow every night. I feel like there was someone else that kept it in their bra the whole time, but this girl said they couldn't do that because they weren't big enough to fit it in there, so they had to be resourceful. And I was like, that's funny.
So much of reality TV feels so manufactured to me that I don't consider that sort of stuff as like necessary to actually do.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't think you'd actually need to hide your idol. You'd just be told like, hey, you're out of the show this week. Like.
Well, I mean, I think the other thing though is that like in those sorts of shows like Survivor, if you can make the producers think that you have nothing, then it means you actually have a back card in your pocket. Whereas if the producers know you have the idol, then I feel like there's a chance that they'll try and manufacture something to get it away from you.
Right, okay.
So I feel like there's like an added benefit. Because obviously in all of these shows, they're trying to manufacture drama at the end of the day. Talked about this, but if you had to go on a reality show, what would you choose?
Yeah, this is a really tough question because I try to be very like open-minded on what people like to consume, but I hate reality TV.
Yeah.
So it's a really tough one for me to be like, what would I subject myself to on the stage? Beauty and the Geek kind of fits the stereotype the most.
Yes, that's fair.
I can't I would love to see how Kitchen Nightmares works in real life. I love watching that
Just
show.
get employed. Oh, we have Misty's Lapras. Get employed in a kitchen just to be in an episode of Kitchen Nightmares.
Man. It'd be so good. I think I would much rather work on reality TV than like work behind the camera than in front of.
Than be in it.
Because that stuff is so entertaining to just have a spectator see that.
That's so true.
Did you have one?
So there was one that I always wanted to be on that I feel like I've probably talked about before called Hunted, but they've developed the show
Oh,
so much in
right.
kind of an unrealistic way that I don't think it would be so fun to do it in Australia anymore. Just because they kind of like, I don't know, they kind of cheat the system, so it's not actually realistically kind of what it's like. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But also, I feel like I would like to be on like a silly game show, like Guy Mont's Spelling Bee or something like that. I feel like would be a lot of fun, or like Spicks and Specks. Although I'm not very good at music trivia. Pointless. I always loved watching Pointless, so maybe something like that. But yeah, I feel like I would like to be on a silly quiz show. Or Taskmaster. You know what? Actually,
Yeah.
that's what I want to be on. I want to be on Taskmaster.
I was going to say Taskmaster for sure. They had a small, I don't know how long it went on for, but The Unbelievable Truth was a game show on Channel 7, I believe.
I don't think I've seen that one.
And I think it was from like 2007 to 8, like something incredibly old. But I loved that show as a kid. That'd be awesome to get on. And Countdown, probably.
Oh, true.
Big Countdown.
I remember as a kid, I always wanted to be a Minute to Win It when that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that show. And like Go Go Stop as well.
Yes, Ready Steady Cook.
Yes. I think I wanted to be on Kid MasterChef, but I think at that point in time I hadn't realized what cooking good looks like, because
Yes.
I only baked. I baked cakes, and I baked cookies, and I baked brownies, and that's all I did. And obviously on those shows, typically most of what they do is not desserts. Like usually it's lots of like main courses, and then occasionally they'll do a dessert. So I would not have lasted very long at all. I just thought it would be fun. Yeah, Mega EX. See, even in the art rare, it doesn't look cool. It just looks like a helicopter.
It's the coolest he'll look.
Yes, I think that's
Yeah.
right. I think that's probably his best card. But that's not saying a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I would want to be on a reality TV show that's like Big Brother or like one of the like
No.
relationship ones, because I just think that, I don't know, you're just forced to stay in a room with people that suck. I just don't think I would cope.
Yeah, I think there has to be some sort of active, I don't want to say active challenge, because then it becomes sort of like, oh, well then Survivor then. But like, it needs to be a short burst of like, okay, this is half an hour, just do funny things.
Yeah, there needs to be like activities that are not just about like getting to know people,
Yeah.
or like, yeah.
Taskmaster is a great balance for that.
I think so too.
And
I think Taskmaster would be a lot of fun.
And I know that we discussed previously that if we did Cherry Taskmaster, Blake and I would be Craig and Alex.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, Yanma, leave it at that. That's a cute little guy.
He's a little biplane. And
Yeah, he's so cute. I'm curious, like, what kind of like card-themed tasks could you do? Because I feel like if you did Cherry Taskmaster, obviously it's in a card environment.
Yeah, probably stacking a house of cards.
Oh, okay.
That's definitely one.
I feel like that would be a good, like, you know, when they do the show and they have the final task of the show? I feel like that would be a
Yeah.
good final task of the show, because everything would go wrong.
I would love that, but with cups, stacking and folding cups would be cool, and then like some sort of reason why, you know, some sort of extra gimmick to make it like harder. Maybe throwing a card into an apple or something.
Oh God, that's
card
hard.
toss. That'd be fun. That seems very Minute to Win It,
It does, yes.
more than Taskmaster, but yeah.
That's, I think every time I think of Minute to Minute, all I think about is the number of red ping pong balls on that show.
Yes.
There were so many.
And like all the people trying to rearrange their face, getting the Oreo into their mouth from their forehead.
Oh yes, I forgot about that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Crazy.
That show had the strangest like contestant lore videos where like they would be practicing for the show.
Yes!
And they'd be in a garage or something.
And it'd be like the stupidest stuff they were practicing.
Everything's like taped together to try and like recreate the obstacles and all that sort of stuff. Oh.
It's like when you watch something like Ninja Warrior, it's like, oh yeah, they're doing like awesome exercises and, you know, they're becoming stronger or faster or whatever. To win it was just like them doing dumb stuff in their garage.
Trying to keep a tissue up in the air with blowing underneath it.
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy.
Ninja Warrior would be so fun if there were low stakes. Like if there was no like Wipeout.
Yes,
If
I want
everything-
Wipeout to come back. I used to think I would ace Wipeout.
I could never.
I don't think I would ace it, but I used to think that I would do so well.
If you lowered everything down and then removed all the water, I'd make it. I'd do it.
See, I think the thing is, you need to focus on never getting into the water, because once you go into the water, all hopes are lost. Like, once you're wet and you go back on, like, you're just going to slide off everything.
I need a lucky to pick me back up with a little fishing rod.
Yum! That is our second break.
I'll take a break trades as well. Oh, we need to get this bad boy. Oh, jeez.
Oh no, I was hoping I could do all of this without the keyboard, but I can't. Almost all of it without the keyboard.
Oh, this was 2 breaks? We did 2 case breaks?
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's so much. Oh, and one extra box.
Oh, sure. This should be one of the challenges, trying to realign all the cards.
No!
Oh, jeez.
It's like 52 card pickup. Alrighty. Just make sure we're all set up and then we're good. Spinning. And this is a sidekick bonus. Alright, cool. Oh, wait. Alrighty, this is Pokemon Destined Rivals 27519, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times to see who gets Psychic. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It goes to Fighting type. Oh no, I forgot how hard it is to just get one box out. Ugh, there we go. We have Money's Grimmsnarl EX. Damn, imagine actually having to open your own packs. It's crazy.
So tired.
Yeah.
There should be just like a guy here. Really.
Yeah. A guy that sits on a little stool and just opens all the packs.
The best place it was made was given to someone else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, someone else just made the joke
someone
better.
made the joke instead.
Yeah.
Right.
Toedscool Taurus and Electrovite EX. Dipplin, Cynthia's Powerweight, and Gorbis. Dwebble, Kangaskhan, and Team Rocket's Tyranitar. Annihilate, Arvin's Greedent with a sandwich, and Team Rocket's Sneasel. Combuskin, Team Rocket's Ariana, and Annihilate. Morutum, Articuno, and Spidops. Gibble, Fluffy, and Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Pinsir, Squirvet, and Wobbuffet. Houndour, Ethan's Adventure, and Macago. Hippopotas, Electric, and Roserade. Torchic, Ethan's Ho EX in the art rare. Oh, that's awesome. And Arvin's Greedent. Dolive, Starmie, and Team Rocket's Crobat EX. Nosepass, Granite Cave, and Titan EX. Blipbug, Ogerpon, and Zapdos. Oh, we got Team Rocket's Orbeetle, yeah. Nope, just Orbeetle. Every time. I guess everything can be an EX if it really wants to. Tyranitar, Forretress, and Annihilate. Applin, Taylor, and Repska EX. Quilava, Skarmory, and Blaziken. Shroomish, Rattata, and Crustle. Lipard, Pichu, and Articuno. Pineco, Meowth, and Nidoking EX. Makago, Sacred Ash, and Hydrapple. Nidorina, Psyduck, and Zeraora. Meditite, Swellow, and Typhlosion. Cyndaquil, MC's Hype, and Gyarados. Spidup, Scorbus, and Yanmega EX. Scrafty, Chingling, and Team Rocket's Nidoking EX in the full art. Blipbug, Zamazenta in the art rare, and Annihilate.
It's just so much Pokemon.
So much. This is Pokemon Destined Rivals 27533, and we're going to randomize these names 5 times. Nope, types 5 times to see who gets Psychic. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 goes to supporter. Supporter seems to be our new lucky spot.
Yeah, tuna.
We have Houndoom, Zamazenta, and Hydrapple. Morotom, Raticate, and Zapdos. Ah, I didn't save the number on the thing. Oh no, I did save the number on the thing. Okay, I'm just going crazy. We have Spidops in the RF. Tarantula, Fluffy, and Macago. Growlithe, Energy Recycler, and Dondozo EX. Pupitar, Satotla, and Sneasel. Coughing, Tea Machine, and Wobbuffet. Smoliv, Swellow, and Blaziken. Toadscruel, Manectric, and Team Rocket's Moltres EX. Grima, Drowsy, and Gyarados. Meditite, Snova, and Tyranitar. Impidimp, Mareep, and Team Rocket's Ariana. Slugma, Wobbuffet, and Typhlosion. Muck, Chingling, and Arven's Mabustiff EX. From Mantis, Team Rocket's Meowth in the RM. Sudowoodo, Judge, and Crustle. Typhlosion, Rattata, and Team Rocket's Persian. Roserade, Barraskewda, and Samazenta. Scraggy, Metag, and Articuno. Mudsdale, Phoebus, and Annihilate. Zubat, Energy Recycler, and Hydrapple. Sparks, it's going good. How are you? Very excited to be looking at some new Pokemon. By Nosepass, Rotom, and Regirock EX. Shroomish, Dottler, and Zapdos. Morgrem, Jim, and Roserade. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, no, very extortion. We got Misty's Lapras in the art rare. Fanita, Carbink, and Team Rocket's Persian EX in the full art. Lurantis, Pichu, and Arboliva EX. Hippopotas, Greedent, and Tyranitar. Spiritomb, Oven Sandwich, and Sneasel. Pineco, Porygon, and Wobbuffet. Mankey, Electabuzz, and Blaziken. Arbok, Sacred Ash, and Titan EX. Probopass, Beldum, and Articuno. Cyndaquil, Hypno, and Greedent. Ours Mischief, Cynthia's Roserade in the art rare, and Zamazenta. And our last pack, we have Fermentus, MC's Hype, and Spidops. Does get a release date too? It's so exciting, and it's close enough in October that I reckon they might bring it to PAX. And
Ooh.
I'm very excited about that because we've had Pokemon
good
like
shout.
activations the last couple years, but like a full game release, that's very exciting. So I am crossing my fingers into oblivion because yeah, I would really love to see it.
A little demo booth.
Yeah, I mean demo. Usually they have really cool like aesthetics in terms of like setups and like
sure.
pretty things. So
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully there'll be lots of photo ops. Maybe we'll even get Pikachu. Who knows? This is Destined Rivals 27556, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times to see who gets Psychic. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Goes to Metal. Metal is back to the lucky spot.
How many? This is our 4th break, right?
I don't know anymore.
I think we're 2 for 2, like each.
This is our 5th.
Ah, okay. Because I know we have 2 metal and 2
I
psychic.
think we had 1 go to Psychic. Sorry, 1 go to fighting. Psychic went to Psychic.
Okay, because yeah, we had two, 1 box and 1 psychic each for metal and trainer.
Please, right? I'm very hopeful because Pokemon's like pretty consistently been at PAX the last few years. Usually just for like Scarlet Violet expansions, I think. Oh no. I just did a Blake.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. The box just had it out for me.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, right? But yeah, I'm very, very hopeful. And I'm hopeful that they'll go all out for it as well. I don't know if they will or not. But even when they did just like the new Scarlet Violet update, they still had like, the lamp posts and the walls and the, like, I don't know, it was all like part of the setup. It was very cool.
I gotta say, the coolest thing about Pokemon for me right now is the architecture.
Yeah.
Like that stuff would have been sweet to see in person. They design them well.
Yeah, I'm very jealous of the Ditto experience thing in Korea at the moment. They have this whole area that's been transformed into like Ditto World. It's crazy. I love it so much. We have Team Rocket's Wheezing. Normally I don't like Wheezing, but it is a cool card. I will admit that. Growlithe, Floatzel, and Sneasel. I don't know what other games are releasing around October though. So I'm not sure what else we'll get at.
That's good. I had a recent thought as well, which is like I don't know what games I've played that have come out in the last 5 years. I'm not keeping track at all.
No. Because I think anything Nintendo related will be there. Because usually, like, they had Detective... Oh no, was Detective Pikachu? Yeah, Detective Pikachu was at PAX. And they had a Kirby at PAX, and they had Super Mario Bros. Wonder at PAX, like, in the past. So I think it's pretty safe that if there's any Nintendo-related stuff coming out around October, that'll be there. Hopefully they'll have a special area for Pokemon. But, like, I don't know what else is around then. I feel like there's a lack of release dates. I feel like we frequently get told, like, a winter, summer, spring, and not, like, June 16th.
Alright, for October, Double Dragon Revival, or Revive.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost of Yote, the Tsushima
Oh,
spin-off.
okay,
sequel.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I hope that they're there. I don't think Ghost of Tsushima's ever been at PAX Australia.
Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pokemon. Yeah, kind of like, and there are a couple of others, but I don't know them. So pretty open for Pokemon for that month.
Yeah. I am hopeful. Crustle. Again, he's just a little guy. He's so cute.
How's the roast beef?
Good.
Great, yeah.
Good chat.
Do you think he got that pizza as a prop so he could walk in with it?
Oh, is that what he just grabbed?
No, he grabbed the tripod, but he was holding pizza.
Look, I have to say, when I saw the pizza box, I was like, it's 11:30 a.m., so it's probably left over from last night.
I saw it this morning, a couple of hours earlier, and I assumed that it was ordered then. But
Why would you order pizza at 9 a.m.?
Why would you eat last night's pizza at less than that? Because he was eating it before you showed up.
Well, I understand eating cold pizza, but usually you would eat cold pizza from the fridge, not from the table. And I fear that if we ask Blake about this and it was last night's pizza, he's going to say something about it making his stomach stronger. Like, I just think
It's
that that's
all
what's
part
going to
of the
happen.
plan.
Yeah.
It doesn't kill you. Like a Super Saiyan when they get close to death.
Yeah.
Come back. Goodness. Well, he's streaming Whatnot in a few minutes, so people can ask him directly. Just in chat, what's with the pizza, Blake? And then no context.
What's with the pizza? And then report back so
Yeah,
we know what's happening.
Yeah. It'll make your stomach stronger.
It's like silica packets.
It's such a. It's exactly the thing he would say. It's like, yeah, it's good for your health overall, like your immune system.
Well, I watched a video of, I can't remember, it was some celebrity saying that they, it was like a film set, and they were so hungry after the scene, and they'd run back to their trailer, and there was this smoothie that was made in like a NutriBullet, and so they just went and started like drinking it because they were so hungry and they just needed anything in their stomach, and then they got halfway through, and were like, what are these things in the, like, because there were these like weird crunchy bits. And they were like, what's that? Like, why are there crunchy bits in my smoothie? And they like pulled one out of their mouth and it was clear. And they were like, what the hell? And then they looked in the NutriBullet and apparently saw the do not eat floating in the smoothie.
Oh, jeez.
And we're like, well, what do I do? And I think the caption of it was, such and such almost died. And I'm like, well, no, actually, I know from Blake that you don't just die, apparently. Still don't think you should be eating silica packets, but
No,
like,
I
it is
don't.
what it is.
I don't think we should be getting close to, looking into that.
Yeah. We have ovens Mabustive EX. Oh no, big oh no.
Yeah.
And also the fact that someone had made that smoothie with the silica packet in it. Like, was that intentional? Were they trying to murder someone?
Yeah, it's like a clue, like a clue
Yeah.
deck. Yeah.
Please, we can buy it in on these. It's so funny that you mentioned that. We do. I have a feeling we may have our breaks full for the day, but if you do want to check, maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to send the link. Hopefully that one works. If not,
And
I will
then
send the
also-
Friday link as well.
Yes.
So all the breaks that we have on today can all be found through those links.
It looks like all of our Destined Rivals breaks in particular are full, but we have 3 other breaks on for this afternoon that one of them Pokemon related, the other 2 entertainment that we can still get into. There's a Leaf Pop Century random hit break with 2 spots left. Another Leaf Pop Century break random actor with a ton of spots left, 268. And then the Rocket break, another Pokemon, 5 spots left in that.
Yes, that's got some of the Japanese set in it.
Yes, the Japanese set that this set comes from.
Yeah.
And a Destined Rivals prize. One person will win a Destined Rivals ETB when those get released.
Very exciting. Jump on the mushroom hype, not the mushroom hype. What a way to end that recording on.
Oh my god, the cliffhanger for the audience.
Yeah, right. They'll be like, wait, what? Where was that going? Spoiler alert, nowhere.
If you're also still interested in particularly in Destined Rivals, there is one spot left in a Destined Rivals 27762 for Monday. So there it is. And that is also type based. We'll see what that one is really quickly. That is the fighting type. So fighting type
like
available.
one of the best ones.
Yes, sir.
Crazy.
Fighting type still available in 27762 for Monday.
Yeah, that's my face. I was like, why is there a cat on that one? And then I realized it's Meowth and it makes sense. I thought it was just like a random cat.
What? Oh,
The
on the
Team Break card.
right. Yes. There's been somebody who isn't me writing the cards out, and they're a little different to what I would do.
Well, they're fun. Alrighty, this is Pokemon Destined Rivals 27573, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times to see who gets the psychic spot. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Goes to grass. Changing things up a little bit. Are they readable? Is what readable? What were we talking
Yeah,
about?
there's a. I'm going back and forth between this and work, and I'm like, oh goodness.
I'm so confused.
If I say yes, will I be? Is this like a bait?
I don't know. I'm so confused. This happens way too frequently.
Do I have awful short-term memory?
What?
Do I? Yeah. That's what I said. Do I have awful short-term memory?
Oh,
Like, should
I thought you just put on an Irish accent. I was like, what's happening?
Oh God. Oh, yeah. Yes. I mean, I hope what I'm normally writing is readable.
I mean, if it's not, then it's not very good writing.
That would
Because I feel like
sense.
the idea of writing means that you could read it.
Well, there's one break card. I've written all the ones out for this stream.
Oh! Okay. Sorry, I thought for writing, it meant like the writing you do as a hobby. I kind of forgot that we were talking about the writing on the cards.
I see.
Yeah, okay. No, now it's all clicked. Now I remember the conversation.
There was a small bit of extra sass in that one, and I was like, okay.
Sass?
In like oh, well, you better be good at writing, otherwise you can't read it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, I mean, for the name cards,
generally
it's a little harsh for the name cards, but I'll let it go. There is one card from all the breaks that I've written for today that I've done differently, and I'm hoping that when it comes up, you can see which one.
In a good way?
No, which is like
In a fun way?
in a fun way, in a very small fun way, just something
A
different.
small fun way?
Yeah, because I was writing all them out, and I was like, well, this is getting a bit repetitive, so I'll try something different. So one of them looks different to the other ones, and I've forgotten which break it was, but
Okay.
yeah.
Did you like draw a little picture?
No.
No, okay.
Where are they? Maybe it's already been done.
And we haven't noticed?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'll just say it then, because I guess I can't find it, but I wrote one of them with my left hand.
Oh, that's why that one's so shaky. I just thought someone else had written it.
Yeah, no, I wrote one with my left hand. And so I was like, yeah, just make it look a little different. I tried my hardest to do it properly with my left hand, but I'm right-handed, so.
Inboxed gaslight in chat. Brilliant.
Just go back and rewind. If you're on YouTube, you can rewind the stream.
Yeah. Unless you're watching the single recorded bit, in which case, no, you can't. Got Kangaskhan. I love this card. It's so simple, but I think it's just the idea that Quagsire and Kangaskhan are buddies, and I like that.
Who's in the King of the Hill style group? If it's Kangaskhan and Quagsire, who else is there?
The what?
The King of the Hill, like, group. I don't know who is who, like, in comparing King of the Hill cast to Pokemon.
I don't know anything about King of the Hill.
Alright, that's where this joke dies.
I'm sorry.
Next. Line.
Can you explain what Quagsire and Kangaskhan being in that means?
Well, no, it's just like King of the Hill is a show where there's a group of fathers. I think they're fathers. I think they're all.
Oh, you know what? They are both giving dad energy.
Yeah, and so,
I feel like Quagsire is kind of like the incompetent dad, though.
Kangaskhan famously mother-only Pokemon, but just the idea of having a group of parents.
Yeah.
Quagsire is definitely a parent, regardless of how much that is actually true. Quagsire is giving
Yes.
Parent energy.
He
So who
is
else?
giving but incompetent parent energy.
Yeah, like just like parent that isn't like the main one. You know, like go ask your mother.
He's the spare parent.
Yeah. So I don't know what other Pokemon go into that role.
Oh, that's a good. Who else is giving parent?
We
energy?
need the same tier list for the round Pokemon, but for parents.
For the parent Pokemon.
It's giving.
It's giving parent.
Yeah.
I feel like Typhlosion is giving parent. A little bit.
Okay. Chansey and Blissey maybe.
I feel like that's too cliche.
Yeah, like Blissey's
Like,
very,
I feel
teacher.
like they would be like an older sister or like an aunt. I don't know that they would be like a parent.
Yeah, like the aunt who doesn't have kids.
Yeah. I think Alakazam is giving weird uncle.
Alakazam definitely shouldn't be allowed at Thanksgiving. Yeah.
All them students.
Yeah. I just in the way that I was half like trying to look more into this and half trying to do other things, I just Google searched the word Pokemon. Really, really helpful.
It's the first result that came up.
The first result is the Pokemon website, which I would hope.
Yeah.
I would hope that makes sense.
Shoot. Who's the first Pokemon that comes up when you search Pokemon in Google Images?
Oh.
Because I feel like it might be Pikachu, but it could also be someone else.
It's an Amazon link for minifigurines, and then there's another one for another set of figurines.
What is the first solo Pokemon?
Yeah, very good. It's Pikachu.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Expected.
It's 2 Pikachus, then an Eevee, then a Pikachu.
You know what? I think Slarking is also giving
Slaking's
incompetent dad.
Slaking's very good.
Yeah.
I would say like Poliwrath.
Ooh, yes, I could see that.
I was gonna say Primate, but probably not. Poliwrath
No.
seems more responsible. But not Politoad.
That's as I'm looking through all these cards, I'm like, who could be a parent? Floatzel is giving parent. Swan.
I like Swanna.
Yes.
Swanna's got a good motherly energy.
I do feel like the like Articuno and potentially the other birds. Actually, maybe just Articuno.
I feel you're disqualified if you can't lay an egg.
I don't think the reproduction was a requirement. They could adopt.
Like Manaphy, brilliant parent, but can only make non-Manaphies.
Yeah, but they could adopt. And also, why does it have to be a Manaphy that they have a child? They could have anyone as a child.
Well, because Manaphy makes Fiona.
Then have that as a child.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I think that's fine.
As the arbiter of parenthood, I'll allow it.
Eradicate.
Awful parent.
Wobbuffet would be weird uncle.
Wobbuffet would make it work. Wobbuffet would be like Hal to Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
I think Wobbuffet has been divorced.
Oh, but like doesn't realize it yet.
Yeah. Or like is like really wants to see the kids, but just like isn't good. I don't know.
Isn't good.
Yeah. It's just like doesn't have custody, you know? Or Lapras is giving parent.
Lapras is very good.
Lapras would be a great parent,
Yeah.
I reckon. Yanmega EX. Roserade, Chingling, and Gorbis. Rotom, Meowth, and Cynthia's Garchomp EX in the full art.
Time has flown. It's already it's almost 2:15.
Yeah, it's crazy what happens when you start with a couple of case breaks.
Yeah, very true. How are we looking for breaks? How many left? 1, 2, 5. Very good, including the Marvel Pie break. So 4 Pokemon breaks to go. Very good. We'll make it. Oh, that might make it 3 then. Nope, wait. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
You need those two as well. Oh, sorry.
I understand. There we go.
Is there a 27718 anywhere that I can't see?
I think that one actually might have been you, so you can write that one out.
Okay. Alrighty, this is Pokemon Destined Rivals 27718, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times to see who gets Psychic. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It goes to fire. See, now it's starting to change up a little bit. We need Team Rocket and Greedent. Primeape, Abomasnow, and Spidops. Ogerpon, Beldum, and Grimmsnarl EX. Mudbray, Drowsy, and Zamazenta. Ekans, Crustle in the art rare and Typhlosion. Relo, Porygon 2, and Gyarados. Slugma, Milotic, and Titan EX. Smoliv, Judge, and Crystal. Golbat, Dotla, and Gorbis. Sudowoodo, Rotom, and Zeraora. Zubat, Team Rocket's Petrol, and Hydrapple. Hydrapple, Arcuda, and Abeliva EX. Goodbye to Porygon Z and Ethan's Adventure Farm. Mischief, Snova, and Tyranitar. Breloom, Boltoy, and Sneasel. Morpeko, Huntail, and Annihilate. Dwebble, Misty Psyduck in the art rare, and Spidops. Torchic, Oven Sandwich, and Electivire EX. Scrafty, Chingling, and Blaziken. Ethan's Adventure, Shaman in the art rare, and Zeraora. Ethan's Ho-Oh EX in the full art. Deadlift, Starmie, and Rabska EX. Ooh. Nosepass, Granite Cave, and Zamazenta. Blipbug, Oropon, and Articuno. Tyranitar, Team Rocket's Archer, and Annihilate. Applin, Fortress, and Team Rocket's Nidoking EX. Quilava, Taylor, and Hydrapple. Shroomish, Skarmory, and Zapdos. Lampard, Rattata, and a Roserade. And if the TBC makes an inbox characters, they can be cards like Inbox Sandshrew. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. I do want to see more of like, what was it, the birthday Pikachu that we had a while ago? Where it was like, I say a while ago, it was quite a while ago. I think we last saw it in the 25th anniversary, where it's like Blank's birthday Pikachu. I think that's so fun. I want to see more cards like that. Ooh, we have Team Rocket's Houndoom. Medtite, Swallow, and Wobbuffet. Cyndaquil, MC's Hype, and Arven's Mabustiff EX. Spidops, Corvus, and Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Ooh, and our last pack for this break. We have Blipbug, Blizzle, and Articuno. 4, just 2 left to go. Very excited. 7, 2, 1. Like with the new pocket set, none. Oh, actually, no, I tell a lie. I have 2 shiny cards, but I have not like a single like art rare at all. It's very sad. Which one did I just open? Oh, that one. This is Pokemon Destined Rivals 27721, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times to see who gets Psychic. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It goes to Fighting type. Have you had any luck in Voxed? Because I'm hopeful. I've seen some people pull like amazing cards out of like their first couple of packs, and I have not had such looks. We have Scraggy, Scummery, and Gyarados. Mudsdale, Barrascuda, and Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Zubat, Rattata, and Spidops. Meeting Team Rocket's Murkrow in the area, and Blaziken. Two shinies, including Greninja, which I'm pretty happy about, but otherwise nothing. I think one of them is Froakie. I don't remember if the other one's Greninja or not, but I am not a Greninja fan. Actually, look, I don't hate Greninja as much as I hate Krogunk, but there's something about them blue frogs that I'm not sure about. I think it's because Krogunk. And I'm also very jealous of everyone that has the Rowlet, with Rowlet sitting in the little like suspended plant basket. It's so cute. Very, very cute. Oh, we have Regirock EX in the full art. My status, I have a soft spot. That's so fair, so fair. But yeah, I'm hopeful to get more cute cards soon. But we will see. I did get 2 of like the immersive lilies from the last set though, so I can't complain too much. That happened in the space of like 2 days. I got 2 of them, I think towards the end, and I was like, oh my god, what? Ooh, we have a gold Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Very cute. Arbok Rotom! I love this card so much. I'm glad we're seeing a lot of it. And Zamazenta. Propass Porygon and Crobat EX. Try to put my finger on what we haven't seen so far.
Have we seen Blaziken? Oh, okay.
You left the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've cared about. So this is really good.
Too late. Mischief, Belden, and Crystal. Yanma, Hypno, Ingredient. Mercury, MC's Hype, and Moltres EX. Blaziken, Arcuda, and Hydrapple. Corazon, Mimikyu, and Zapdos.
Have we seen the Rapidash yet?
Yes, we've seen a couple of them.
It reminds me of the I don't know if it's the end of Lion King, but like the Lion King where like Mufasa becomes the cloud.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, yeah, it's that same
Yeah.
sort of style for me.
That's fair. Oh, there he is. That's your Blaziken.
I just have to do something else. I was like, oh goodness. Okay.
Dwebble, Turtle, and Mabustiff EX. Annihilate, Emperors, and Blaziken. Combuskin, Clamper, and Gyarados. Rotom, Kangaskhan, and Tyranitar. Gible, Ariana, and Typhlosion. Pinsir, Articuno, and Metagross EX. Hippopotas, Squirvet, and Crustle. And Houndour, Fluffy, and Gorbix. Well, that Bite-Up's Shigo looking card, we have seen a few of them. I didn't think of it looking like Shigo though, but you're so right about that.
And it's made me like it more.
Yeah, me too.
That's all it takes.
We need a Kim Possible card now.
Positive association. We need a
Who is Spidops' Kim Possible?
Actually, that's a good question. It's a good one. God, he looks so cool outside of the face.
That's the only card Spidops has ever looked cool on.
Yeah. He's like Yanmega. Man, bug types have it hard.
Excuse me, have you seen Snom?
Snom, cool. Heracross, cool. Scizor, I mean, cool by default. Outside of that, it's kind of slim picking.
Yes.
Then you got like Leddy Bar. It's like, Okay, I'm looking at it now. List of bug types. It's very split.
Very like 50-50 good bad.
Yeah, because you have There we go. You got Heracross, Scizor, Golisopod, Scolipede, and Beedrill are all really cool. Then you got like Pinsir and like Shedinja and Venomoth. It's like, I don't know about these. Leavanny's kind of split in the middle. I like Leavanny because I use them. Scraggy would be Ron-stoppable, I feel.
Yeah, Scraggy is such a Unstoppable for sure.
Maybe Pheromosa for Kim Possible.
Yes, I was uploading it just now. Nope. When is it dropping? Like, when is Destined Rivals dropping? We've had it drop already in Australia, but I'm not sure overseas what that will look like.
I think if you're West Coast, it's roughly in 11 hours. I think it's like 3 a.m. to midnight.
That's so far away.
Maybe hold on. Let me get the old time converter out. Oh, it's currently yesterday. Maybe that's the worst possible way to describe it, but it's 9 a.m. on the 29th. So, yeah, still got a little bit of time. 12 hours, 13 hours makes sense.
Ah. I know what I'm doing. I can write letters.
Oh, is there another break?
Yes.
Without the... Which one?
This one. 27723.
So many more than I thought. Sorry about that.
Now I want to put something fun on the card.
You should. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
You should try writing it with your left.
No, I'm good things.
Okay. Do it upside down.
Upside down?
Like turn the right upside down.
Yeah, I mean, I meant like draw a cute little guy.
All right. Well, okay.
I meant something fun for like when someone else looks at it.
I'm like, close your eyes and do it.
Close your eyes. I just scribble over the cherry playmat. This is Pokemon Destined Rivals 27723, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times to see who gets our last psychic spot of the day. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It goes to Metal. Ah, that one.
I'm too busy not looking at the important things. I'm like, oh.
Important things? What are those? My problem with this set is that anything, I don't know, I just feel like they're all difficult Pokemon to draw that are on like the covers. Or maybe Murkrow could be easy. I feel like Murkrow's not typically like a cute Pokemon though. Like I don't know that he's usually associated with being cute. Maybe he is, I don't know. Important things are not important. It's fine. Pichu. See? I think Murkrow is actually cute. It's all because of this card. It's all because of this card. Meditite, Greedent, and Annihilate. Cynical, Iron Sandwich, and Team Rocket Spider. Pargad and Regirock EX. Scrafty. It's such a run-stoppable. Electabuzz and Wobbuffet. Blipbug, Sacred Edge, and Maghagu. Ponyta, Beldum, and Samazenta. Primeape, Hypno, and Annihilate. Ogerpon, MC's Hype, and Yan Mega EX. Mudbray, Arrokuda, and Blaziken. Ekans, Mimikyu, and Crustle. Relo, Team Rocket's Botherbutt, and Team Rocket's Ariana. Zubat, Clamperl, and Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Hydrapple, Kangaskhan, and Gyarados. Gabite, Ariana, and Annihilate. Breloom, Articuno, and Maghagu. We got Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Answer to next week. So much Pokemon stuff happening. So much. It's very exciting. I mean, I guess Pokemon and Nintendo. Nintendo is Pokemon adjacent, I would say. Or Pokemon is Nintendo adjacent. Oh, another Blaziken. I think we've summoned him. It's like Beetlejuice.
Front of a mirror. Blaziken.
That's Bloody Mary. Beetlejuice, you just have to say his name 3 times in a row.
I always thought it was twice. I'm awful with that sort of stuff.
Whereas Bloody Mary is like in the mirror.
Oh yeah. Candyman also in the mirror? Mm-hmm. There we go. I'm getting that.
Dundozo EX. And I think with those two as well, it doesn't matter if it's in a row, it's just you say it 3 times in front of a mirror and it happens. Whereas Beetlejuice, it has to be like, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh my god! Eddie Perfect showed up, that's crazy.
This is where Blake would storm into the room.
Yeah, with green
Dude,
hair.
Blake would make a great Beetlejuice.
You know what? You're so right.
Yeah. Was Eddie Murphy Beetlejuice? What?
No, Eddie Perfect is playing Beetlejuice in the Beetlejuice musical currently.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are we? Just a different person. No. That's cool. I feel like I've discussed this already, but if I haven't yet, Hades Town. Has anyone heard about this?
I have, and I have heard that it is absolutely incredible. I have not seen it myself yet.
It is, yeah, awe-inspiring. It was crazy for my first theater experience.
Oh, first theater experience.
Yeah, and I hope it won't be the last. But yeah, they were. I was very like, please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Please do not be distracted by my presence. And yeah, they knocked it out of the park.
Nice. It's come highly recommended from I think every single person that's seen it, which is crazy.
I was a little worried it would be like I think it's Baz Luhrmann, but like the modern Romeo and Juliet with Leo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah,
It'd
the gang one. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more like that. It wasn't. Like it draws from that just because it's modern, but it certainly like is like the best possible version of that sort of concept.
Yeah.
Excellent show.
That is, we have so much good theatre in Melbourne right now.
And they can sing.
Yeah.
Those people can sing.
Well, I still can't get over the fact that in the Lord of the Rings musical, everyone danced, sung, acted, and played one, if not multiple, instruments on stage. It was
Wonderful.
insane. Genuinely crazy. I was like, surely they're just props. Nope. Rosalia Swiller and Metagross to finish that one off. Oh, good question. Is it a musical bug now, or was it just like a once-off enjoyment experience?
Yeah, great question. I want to say once off just for now, because I feel like it was very intense. A lot of the because it was such a good, it was so well done overall, like both acting and production. I was so like anxious for something, like if something went wrong, because they were throwing objects, they were dancing, there was like a revolving floor, there's like all sorts of things, and I'm like, please nothing go wrong, please nothing go wrong. I feel like you get less of that when it's less musical, because I feel like people are just acting, obviously just as hard to do and just as impressive, but I feel like less is going to happen.
You were intense the whole time.
Oh man, I swear the Hades actor locked eyes with me at one point, and I was like, please look away. Please. Like, I feel like you get less of that when it's not a musical. So I'll definitely try to view more, but the next one I want it to just be a regular play.
Fair.
But I have no idea what I should see.
I heard someone recommended one today. I think it was called The Black Woman of Gippsland. It's only here this week,
Oh.
but apparently that's really good.
Cool.
But no, I would say theatre can be just as dramatic. Like, I feel like things more frequently go wrong in theatre and are obvious. Like, because my
Right.
mum used to be part of a Shakespeare society in London, and they used to put on heaps of, like, different plays. And she got knocked out on stage, and they just kept going.
Right.
She literally just, like, yeah, got knocked out, passed out, and they just kept continuing with the scene.
Goodness.
Crazy times.
Oh my God.
It's not the first time I've heard of that sort of thing happening.
Right. Oh, and this is a space up where that's right.
Cool.
Excellent pacing on the show.
Yeah, the timing is incredible. There is, I think, a couple more breaks if anyone does want to jump into them. You can find them through here. But for now, we have a cherry pie break. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why I'm confused. This is Marble Pie 27724, and we're going to randomize these letters 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. P on the top and G on the bottom. Well, I mean, I think it's the classic thing of the show must go on.
Yeah.
And I also think no one had realised that she wasn't just acting. Like, obviously it wasn't what her character was meant to do, but I don't know. I think it was very much like a show must go on moment. I've been dropped on stage multiple times, and it's frequently just a keep going, and then you get off stage and everyone's like, holy crap, are you okay? All right, our first card. We have Rogue, numbered to 99 from Marvel Flair. Fair enough. Next one, we have numbered 65 of 100, Miss Marvel, Precious Metal Gems from Metal Universe. And our last one is numbered 5 of 25. We have, a Malagath auto from the writer, Jason Aaron. Oh, that's awesome. That is very, very cool. We love a creator auto. Creator auto. Teehee. Very nice. If I get knocked out in Les Miscast and Jean Valjean doesn't come check on me, I'm gonna trip him when he comes out to bat. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, no, I'm never gonna forget the time that I had to do. There was a few of us that did trust falls in a contemporary routine.
Oh.
And before we did them, our teacher went through and was like, okay, now I want you guys to, you know, still be safe. Is there anyone here that really, like, does not want to catch or does not want to fall? And the person I was paired with said, like, they absolutely did not want to fall. So I was the faller, which is fine. But on the night, they had to run from one side of the stage to the other side of the stage and catch me as I fell. So I'm obviously not looking the direction I'm falling. I just fall on the count that I meant to fall on. And what had happened was that they had had a mental blank at that part of the dance. And so there was this moment where I'm getting ready to fall. They're on the stage being like, crap, what do I do now? What's the next bit? And then they look over and go, oh shit, and sprint across the stage. And I think they caught my head in the end, but most of me had hit the ground.
Oh, the old Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez. Like, that terrifies me.
Well, yeah, and I just found it so ironic that it was the person that had said, no, I don't want to fall.
It's because
Like as if they didn't have trust in me.
oh,
And then that happened. I was like, this is crazy.
because they were too relieved. They're like, oh, thank God I don't have to do anything. Wait a
Yeah.
second.
Literally. And everyone was like, Heather, you just went for it. And I was like, I was meant to, like, what was I gonna do? Just not fall?
Your job to fall.
Yeah. Like, it's not like when you do a trust fall, you turn around and go, you good? Okay, cool, let's go, you know? Like, you're on stage trying to make a vibe. Crazy. But yeah, no, I think that genuinely traumatized that girl. I think afterwards she was so shaken. Oh, I think she was shaken for the rest of the dance as well. Like, I was like, ouch, and then kept going. But I think she just felt so bad for the rest of the dance that all of it had just gone out of her head. But also my butt hurt, so... Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things. I don't think I've done a trust fall since, actually. Maybe I have. I don't know. I feel like I probably haven't. Sometimes things get ruined for you. Did he say something about Teletubbies?
Teletubbies in bags.
Teletubbies in bags.
God, I need a door cam.
Yes!
I was right there. I didn't see them,
Yes.
man. I just heard them.
We could have done a replay, instant replay.
Oh, if we had like a sports, like an ESPN door cam.
That would be crazy. Maybe it needs its own account. We have like Cherry Collectibles and then we have Cherry Collectibles door cam.
Like
It's like a 24/7 live stream.
like Dash Cams Australia.
Yeah. Do you remember Funniest Home Videos?
Yeah.
I used to love that show.
Yeah. That show was the bomb. Oh, that's what we were gonna say. I was gonna say before about like old TV shows and and panel shows or game shows. Singing Bee. I would love to be on Singing Bee.
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty certain it was Wayne Brady as the host. And it was just like, yeah, can you sing the next line?
Oh, okay. I would be bad at that, I reckon. I'm not good at music trivia.
Or was it just Don't Forget the Lyrics? It looks like it was Don't Forget the Lyrics. Okay, that was the American game show, and then Singing Bee was a I guess another alternative. But yeah, that's what I want to do.
That is fair. Well, I don't think we saw a straight Giovanni.
Oh, okay. Who's what about Judge? Did we see Judge?
We saw Judge. Well,
We
I
saw-
saw Judge. I don't know. I don't remember if we saw Judge in one of those breaks, but I
Oh,
have
I
a
see.
Judge next to me. Oh, we didn't see Moltres. We haven't seen a
Moltres was
Moltres.
crazy. Oh, but we saw Crobat?
We saw Crobat.
Ah, cool. Yeah, Moltres looks
And maybe,
way too
I
good.
don't remember if we saw a Nidoking or not. I feel like we might have at the start, but we definitely haven't seen a Moltres. Oh, and we haven't seen the special Ethan's Adventure or either of the Giovannis.
God, what a squad to have. Slugma, Pichu, and Cyndaquil. That's a
Right, how
crazy
cute
lineup.
is that?
That's awesome.
Oh, and we haven't seen the, cut? Cut from the set, they'll appear as promo cards. Okay, that's why we didn't see the Wobbuffet.
Ah, okay.
Seeing as we're already setting up a door cam stream, why not splurge and start up Cherry Singing Bee?
Oh, jeez.
That's,
Yeah.
I was thinking another Taskmaster one could be you're blindfolded and you have to figure out what set, well not set, but like what thing each card is from. Like, is it a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Is it a Pokemon card?
That is possible, which
Yeah.
I think is the scariest part about
Well, that's the
realizing
thing.
what
I think it would
do.
be so funny.
Is that it's like, oh, we could absolutely figure out the difference between a Pokemon card and a Yu-Gi-Oh card just by touching it. That's awful.
I mean, yeah, but like also you throw something like a Trolls card into the mix.
Oh yeah.
And like everyone would be so confused. I think it would be great. It would
Oh
be brilliant.
no.
Yeah.
Cherry Taskmaster is just to do a trust fall,
No,
not not card related.
that would be crazy. Can you imagine?
I don't know who I would trust to catch me. I'll catch anyone because that's just like the part is like I'll catch.
Yeah, but would people trust you to
but-
catch them?
I would expect them to.
Okay.
I would expect them to trust me to catch because I don't think I'm a deceitful person. But
But you
heaven
didn't even
forbid.
do the Peter Pan dance.
Heaven forbid. And maybe you shouldn't trust me to catch then. But heaven forbid I trust one of these hooligans to catch me to fall.
I mean, if you're out here calling everyone hooligans, maybe they don't actually trust you.
I've created an incentive to drop me now. Ooh.
Everything was fine before that sentence.
Goodness me. Well, that just about wraps us up.
Yeah, it does. I think it was all Pokemon today, and I'm not complaining. It's a great time. I believe Blake will be back later today, so stay tuned for that. But until then, I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you, not next